Hello, this is a very quick video on a watch of mine, a Panerai Luminor Marina PAM Treble 1. This here. I'm just going to quickly show you what's included with this watch and very quickly talk about the watch itself and what I like about it, the pros, the cons, how much it costs, and would I recommend anyone buying one. First and foremost, I've got a few nice watches. I've got a sub, I've got a GMT Master 2, and I've got this. This probably takes up most of my wrist time at the moment. I wear it as a bit of a daily beater and I love it. It's very comfortable. Initially I thought the 44mm size would be an issue, but it's really not. It fits beautifully. It's very strange. You'd think that a watch of that size would fit quite big, would look quite big on your wrist, and it really doesn't. As I said earlier, it's the PAM Treble 1, so it's got the sandwich dial, which is really quite nice. Like the stencil, looks like a stencil, and the loom is really good. It comes with the sub second hand there, which I find very useful as it's a manual wind watch. It's always nice to quickly check the second hand to make sure it's still working. The back comes with a sapphire crystal back. As I say, it's a mechanical manual wind watch with an advertised reserve of 56 hours. I've tested it a few times where I've wound it up from it being completely dead and timed it, and I get consistently 60 hours out of this, which I think is quite impressive. It comes obviously in this nice box, and it comes with two straps, the original rubber Panerai strap and this calf leather brown strap, which I've only worn a few times. Comes with this little tool here, which you use to take off the straps. It's very easy to take the straps off. You just unscrew the two screw pins there and they pop off. It's extremely easy to do, and that's the beauty of this brand. I think you can just change the look of the watch just by changing the strap. You know, let's just have a quick look. At the minute I've got this aftermarket Kodiak strap from America, which is waterproof, but you know, if you change the colour of the strap, it gives it a complete different look. People moan and whine about Panerai. A lot of people slag them off, saying they've got ETA movements. Yeah, it has got an ETA movement, which is highly decorated by Panerai. As you can see, it's very attractive. I don't know enough about watches and movements to have an opinion really. All I know is it's very reliable, it's very accurate, and with the 60-hour power reserve it's really impressed me. It looks very attractive, and it does the job. Now, yeah, I understand it's not in-house, but for the money, back in 2010 this was £3,400, which was still a lot of money, and I believe now they retail for £4,600, which again is quite pricey. You are paying for the brand, and you're buying into the brand really, and the history behind the brand. If you watch this video, I'm sure you're clued up on the history and the Navy ties with the Italian Navy and their ties in partnership with Rolex, and how they've sort of taken off again as a brand in the early 90s through Sylvester Stallone. They're a great brand, very stylish, they look great on the wrist. Again, I apologise for the really poor quality of this video, it's on my iPhone. And that's what it looks like on the wrist. If I'll just put you down, I'll put it on for you. See, it looks very nice. I've got just under 7-inch wrists. And I think it fits nicely. I think you could probably get away with this with 6.5-inch wrists. Anything below that you might be struggling. But as I say, it looks lovely. It's gorgeous, and nothing else looks like this watch, and that's one of the unique selling points to me. is that there's no other brands out there that look like this. You know as soon as you see this watch on anyone, it's a Panerai. I think it's great. So the pros, I would say the pros of this is that I think they're quite unique and rare. A lot of people say they're common. I completely disagree with that. I've only ever seen one of these out in the wild, as they say, and that was in Barcelona. I've never seen anyone else wear one in the UK. Now I know, there's thousands of these out and about in the UK, but for whatever reason I've just not seen anyone else wear one. So I do like that. I like the fact that they are quite rare. I like the fact that they're different. They're quite cool looking. They're, from my experience, is very reliable, very accurate timepiece that looks very nice. I love the fact you can change the straps. I suppose the cons, really, it is quite pricey. If you want to get one now, it's $4,500. But again, if you look at Omegas and the Rolexes, I suppose that still isn't that expensive. But for an ETA movement, it is quite pricey. Would I recommend people buy one? Yes, I would. They do hold their value quite well. I think if you kept hold of this for the next 20-30 years, you'd certainly make your money back and a bit more in line with inflation. Not that you should buy a watch to buy as an investment. That's a terrible idea, but it's nice to know that they are quite sellable. They are quite popular, and people that like Panerais are quite obsessive about them. So if you ever did want to flip it and sell it, you could do. I've just remembered, I haven't shown you the paperwork. That's just some service paperwork that came back from Panerai with the receipt there. You also get, for what it's worth, a booklet like this about the watch, and you get this little manual here. And in that manual you get your COSC certificate and your Panerai card. And all those serial numbers match up to the stickers here. I've also got some more stickers in here which relate to the serial number on the back of the watch. This is one of 2,500, and that's what's good as well. That's another pro, actually, the fact that I like the fact that they only produce a certain amount a year. I think that's quite special. I do like that. So again, sorry for the very quick, poor quality, shaky video. I will be doing some more videos in the future. But as I say, very quick one, pros and cons. I think it's a great watch. If you're thinking about buying one, I'd definitely say get this particular model. All the models are very similar, but this one has a really good balance of the sandwich dial, the seconds hands, and the sapphire back, which ticks all the boxes for me. The case looks gorgeous as well. So yeah, I hope you liked the video, guys and girls. If you liked it, please click the like button. Thank you.